What's up, everybody? 2024 United States Circulating Coinage. Coinage produced by the United States Mint, intended for circulation, has the lowest mintage, the lowest production numbers in 2024 since the Great Recession, since 2009. Now, for those of you who have been watching my channel since at least 2021, 2022, I have been calling for a low mintage year in circulating coinage. Why? Because of how much the United States Mint has been producing over the last several years, ever since the so-called coin shortage. Does everybody remember when we were hearing a lot about coin shortages in 2020, 2021, 2022? Well, the United States Mint has been pumping out a lot of circulating coinage, dimes, quarters, nickels, even putting the Kennedy half dollar back into general circulation. That's right, they have been producing a ton of circulating coinage ever since the so-called coin shortage. And I'm using those air quotes, coin shortage. But yes, I have made a couple of videos over the last several years where I thought we would see a lower mintage year. Now, in 2024, let's be clear, all of the circulating coinage in 2024 has a much higher mintage for the most part than 2009. The only coin in 2024 that has a lower mintage or anywhere near the mintages of 2009 is the Denver 2024 Jefferson nickel, the 2024 Jefferson nickel that was produced at the Denver Mint. Now, for a long time, for a few months, the United States Mint also had a very low production number for the Philadelphia Jefferson nickel, and that mintage, that production number was sitting for the longest time, I believe, at 39 million. And in fact, I just picked up, if you watched my video from last week, I just picked up 3 boxes of brand new, shiny Jefferson nickels from the bank, thinking that they could be 2024 Denvers or 2024 Philadelphia Jefferson nickels, but it turned out to be brand new, shiny 2023 Denver Jefferson nickel. So not the nickel that I was expecting, or at least hoping to open up when I picked these up from the bank. And these have a very high mintage in 2023, almost $1 billion for each, the Denver and the Philadelphia Jefferson nickel from 2023. So no wonder why they're producing a lot less in 2024. Well, because, in my opinion anyways, because of how many they produced in 2023, but not just in 2023. Again, in my opinion, and the numbers would back it up, the United States Mint has been producing a ton of circulating coinage, like I said, across the board for quarters, half dollars back in general circulation. I made several videos in 2023 about how the Kennedy half dollar had the highest mintage in decades. Incredible. Now, when I opened up these nickels last week, these 2023 Denver nickels, Jefferson nickels, and that video, at that time, the United States Mint website for their circulating coin production was still showing that the 2024 Philadelphia Jefferson nickel was right around 39 million coins produced. However, shortly after I released that video, published that video, the United States Mint updated their website showing that the Philadelphia Jefferson nickel actually has a production of 79,920,000. However, the Denver Jefferson nickel, that's the one that is the lowest mintage even lower than anything in 2009, with a total production number of 32,880,000. And those original bank wrapped rolls are selling on eBay for over $200 each. Now, would I pay that on the secondary market? Absolutely not, at least in my opinion. But I would love to grab one of those sealed boxes, or at least a roll or two from the bank. Now, what does 2025 have in store for circulating coin productions from the United States Mint? I don't know, but I will tell you what I will be doing. I will be trying to find as many boxes of brand new 2025 circulating coins that I can possibly get my hands on. In my opinion, very, very low risk. If you get something that you don't want to hold on to, then you can just take it back to the bank if you so choose. However, if 2025, similar to in 2024 with the Denver Jefferson nickel having a very low mintage and even lower than of 2009, if 2025 across the board is going to have a very low mintage, then a lot of these original bank wrapped rolls could be selling for a decent amount of money on the secondary market. Now, is that a guarantee? Absolutely not. We have no idea what the United States Mint or what the Federal Reserve has in store for 2025 as far as ordering circulating coinage for general circulation or production for 2025 circulating coinage. But it's very possible that we could have not just a low mintage, a low production year for one coin in 2025, but it's very possible that we could have a very low production year for all circulating coinage intended for circulation coins across the board. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you think we will see a low mintage, low production year in 2025 for, say, Lincoln Cents, Jefferson nickels, Denver and Philadelphia, and possibly even the quarters, 25-cent quarters? What about half dollars? Will half dollars be produced for circulation, intended for circulation, how they have been since 2020? In general, I'm not a flipper. I don't flip things from either buying stuff from the United States Mint or buying rolls of coins from the bank and flipping them on the secondary market. However, if 2025 is going to be a low mintage year, I may consider, if I'm able to get my hands on that, is any 2025 original bank wrapped rolls, then I may consider flipping some of those. In general, based on just my observations, whenever you're able to get brand new for each year circulating coins in original bank wrapped rolls, early in the year, you're able to flip these coins for a decent amount of money. But as the year goes on for each year, then the secondary market values tend to drop because production usually goes up and goes up very high. So usually if you're able to get brand new rolls from the bank for each year, and if you're into flipping rolls of coins from the bank, it's usually a better idea to flip them very early. However, for me in this case, if I'm able to pick up rolls or boxes of brand new rolls from the bank dated 2025, I personally will probably hold on to those all year and just see how it plays out. But again, the best thing to do usually, and I'm saying usually, I don't know how it's going to play out in 2025. It could potentially be a high mintage year in 2025, and sitting on boxes of dimes, quarters, Lincoln cents or Jefferson nickels could turn out after the year's over in 2025. It could be a very high mintage year and something you may end up just taking back to the bank for face value, or it could be a very low mintage year, and by the end of 2025, people could be paying ridiculous amounts of money on the secondary market to get their hands on low mintage 2025 dated coins. I think it's going to be very, very interesting for circulating coinage. Now, for those of you who are just silver and gold stackers, not so much coin collectors, this could be an opportunity to buy coins at the bank dated 2025 for face value, and later on in 2025 or maybe early 2026, you could be able to flip those on the secondary market and turn that into more silver or gold for your stack. Or it could be a very high mintage year. No one knows which way this is going to go. If it's a high mintage year versus being a low mintage year or a low production year in 2025, then maybe you would just take them back to your local bank. But even though the mintages, the production is down, it is the lowest production since the Great Recession, since 2009. It's a much higher production year in 2024 than in 2009. For example, the Jefferson nickel from Philadelphia in 2024 has a production number of 79,920,000. However, in 2009, the Jefferson nickel from Philadelphia only had a mintage production number of 39,840,000. The Denver Jefferson nickel, much different story, with in 2024 only having 32,880,000 compared to 2009. The Denver Jefferson nickel had a mintage of 46,800,000. But that is the only coin in 2024 that has a lower mintage than in 2009, and it's not even close. Everything else in 2024 has much higher numbers in 2024 than in 2009. Let's talk about the 2009 Roosevelt dimes. In Denver, they produced 49,500,000, and in Philadelphia in 2009, the production number is 96,500,000. Now in 2024, the production number for the Roosevelt dime out of Denver, 248 million, and out of Philadelphia, 307 million. What about the Lincoln cent? In 2024, out of Denver, the Lincoln cent has a mintage or production of 1,513,200,000, and out of Philadelphia, 1,712,000,000 Lincoln cents produced out of each of those respective mints. The Kennedy half dollar, where the Kennedy half dollar in 2024, like I said earlier in the video, the Kennedy half dollar ever since 2020 was no longer an IFC, not intended for circulation. They were absolutely intended for circulation since 2020, and the mintage for the Kennedy half dollar in 2024 out of Denver, 21,900,000. Wow. And out of Philadelphia, 15,700,000. What will the Kennedy half dollar mintage be in 2025? Your guess is as good as mine. It looks like the only coin in 2024, and for that matter in 2023, 2022, 2021, and 2020, the only coin that was left as a NIFC, not intended for circulation, was the Native American $1 coin. But everything else, including the Kennedy half dollar in 2024, was intended for circulation. So even though 2024 does have lower production numbers since 2009, most of them, with the exception of the 2024 Denver Jefferson nickel, most of them are much higher than of 2009. But my biggest question is, what is in store for 2025? Will you be trying to pick up boxes of 2025 circulating coinage just to hold on to long term, or to flip later in the year of 2025 just to see how it plays out? Or maybe you have a plan to flip them early in 2025, thinking that 2025 will be a higher mintage year. Your guess is as good as mine how 2025 will actually play out. Will it be a low mintage, low production year? Will it be a higher mintage production year? Let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on the video. Let me know any thoughts, opinions you may have in that comment section below. Thanks everybody for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone.